for breakfast? Do you like having eggs at any time of the day? Gee, I was just talking about protein in another one of our videos. Eggs are a fabulous, fabulous source of protein, and they're so easy and convenient. Boiled eggs you can take anywhere with you once you've had them. They're beautiful on toast with some avocado. You can have your scrambled eggs. You can have eggs in so many different ways, and they are a great, easy, natural way to get that beautiful protein source to keep you fuller for longer. This is the easiest way to do it. Now, I know a lot of people are like, how hard can it be to throw a few eggs in a pan? How hard can it be to throw a few eggs in a pot and boil them up? Well, the thing is it's not that difficult, but this is even easier. And I am an electric egg cooker convert. I actually received one as part of a gift with purchase many, many years ago. And I have never cooked a boiled egg in a pot since because they are so great. Now, this one takes it a next step. Another step up, because you can actually poach eggs and make omelettes in this as well. Now, admittedly, they're not huge sizes, but if you want to just make 2 poached eggs, or if you want to make, you know, a 2-egg omelette, you can do that easily in here. So let me try and help you to understand how this actually works, because I know it's a bit hard to get your head around in the initial, when you first, you know, see this. What you have is basically a little cooker. This is a little heating surface in here. And what happens is that you add water to this cooking surface using your measuring cup here. And how much water you put in here and therefore into the cooking area determines how long the cooker runs for. It automatically times it. It turns off with the sound of a buzzer, and the little light on the front will turn off when your eggs are done. So if you want to have soft boiled eggs, then you only put water in up to this line. If you want to have medium boiled eggs, you put water in up to this line. And if you want hard boiled eggs, you take them up to this line. Now that's where it's superior to putting them in a pot, because unless you're super, super good at your timing, then it's pretty hard to get the same result every time with your eggs. This one is going to give you that medium finish, which is what I prefer, medium for my boiled eggs each time. It's going to give you hard. If you want hard boiled, it's going to give you soft, if that's your preference. So it's a great way for you to get the same result each and every time. So with that in mind, let's start by actually preparing it. We're going to do some poached eggs, but I'm going to show you how you would also do your boiled eggs. So at the moment, I'm just pouring up to the medium line, which on the back also says poached and omelette. So I know it's a bit tricky for you to see, but really straightforward. You just pour that into the cooking surface like so. Put that aside, and then we pop our little egg rack on. Now you can see that that's got room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eggs in there. Now, if you're going to do boiled eggs, you pop your little handle in like so. And that means that you can easily lift the cooked eggs out, because it does get hot. Okay, so you would put it in like so. Put your eggs in upside down. And let's just do it with 2 eggs for now. Now, this little plastic cup that I have here, lid on the top, goes over the base of the measuring jug. The reason is there's a little spike in there, a very sharp spike. Now, the first time you do this, you think to yourself, really? What do I do this for? Or is this going to break my egg? You press down on the top of the egg like so, and what it does is it provides a little escape hatch for the steam and for the moisture inside the egg as the egg is boiling. And what does that mean? It means you don't end up with cracked shells. How often have you had exploding eggs in your pan of water, in your pot of water? So that stops that happening. So that makes it, I mean, I guess like anything, it's not completely fail-safe, but I have very rarely had eggs do anything but cook perfectly in egg cookers. So we're going to pop this in here. Okay, well, we've just decided we're not going to do the poached ones. We're just going to go ahead with these ones. So you just seal the lid like so, and then all you need to do is turn it on. I've got my power. Press the button on the front. Note there that the light comes on. So I actually did a similar amount of water for medium. Remember, I put in poached, but it's actually the same as medium boiled. So this will take 6 minutes or so to get this done. It does depend on how many eggs you put in, because the amount of water and the number of eggs in there determines the heat and determines the sensor that knows when the eggs are cooked. Don't overthink it. It really does the thinking for you. If you just simply do that and then get yourself going with it, it'll do it for you, which is what's so fabulous. Now, whilst these are, you'll see the steam starts to build up in there, and do be careful because it is hot. It even says on there, hot steam. So just keep that in mind. We've got a little handle to help you pull it off when the time is right. What you've got here is a poached egg tray and also an omelette tray. So how this works is you don't put the handle in. So when you want to use the tray, you still put the egg base in, but you don't put the handle in, that little white handle that you saw me insert, and then you put the tray straight on top of the eggs, of the egg rack. Is that making sense? So there'll be no eggs in there, there'll be no handle in there, the tray goes straight in. You're going to crack your eggs, you're going to put your poached egg straight in there on either side, and then you're going to put it in, and this is what's going to happen. It's going to boil that water. Can we see? Well, we can see the condensation that's starting to form on the inside of the lid, and what I can actually see is the water boiling in there. So these eggs will sit there and boil away for about 6 minutes or thereabouts, and when they're ready, the buzzer will go, the light will turn off, and your eggs will be done.